Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Yeah, you guessed it. I'm still at my daughter's. I'm in Lincoln's room right now. This is his nursery. This seemed like the quietest place. I know it's unusual, but uh, he's up front now with his mom and dad. And I hear him making little noises and playing and all that. But he's been really good. He's been eating every 3.5 to 4 hours, sometimes 4.5 hours. So you can't really ask for anything more than that. But today I'm coming to you with our neighborhood chat. So make your way to my daughter's. It's not too far from my house. She probably lives about 6 miles from my house, maybe. I had never really measured it, but it's probably about 6 miles. So make your way on out to her house and come on in, and they're up front spending time as parents with their newborn baby, and I'm back here doing the neighborhood chat video. They know you're coming over, so just treat it like you were at my house and get you something to drink. And I got my drink. Today it's, what is it? What am I drinking? I don't even know what I'm drinking, people. Blackberry. I'm drinking blackberry bubbly. Here's to you. So, for our neighborhood chat video, as you're coming in, I hope you don't mind sitting around in a nursery. She got it really, really cute in here. But anyway, we'll have fun doing it. This will be the first. Our neighborhood chat in a baby nursery. Wow, a new beginning. And that's what our neighborhood chat is about today. New beginnings. How one event can change your whole life. Just like Lincoln coming into our lives has changed our whole entire life. I went from one grandbaby to two. I have a granddaughter. Now I have a grandson. My daughter went to no children, and my son-in-law went to no children till a child. And their life will never be the same. Because you know, as a parent, when you have a child, oh my goodness, your life is never the same. And yeah, he's crying now. He's hungry. I think it's his feeding time. But anyway, Brent's holding him. I can hear him trying to console him. But let's get on with our neighborhood chat. New beginnings. How do we start off with new beginnings and put the old things behind us? Not forgetting them. Now, let's don't forget the old, the older things. Let's don't forget those, because if we do, we can't learn from where we came from. And we can't remember the good times that we had while we were traveling. You know, that road we're traveling on, you know, the journey that we're on, that I talk about all the time. We're on a journey. So take Dawn's channel, for instance. Dawn got a new house. So that's her new thing. The beginning of 2024, Dawn's channel, she's moving into a new home. There's other people that's starting new beginnings, things they've never tried before. Like, I'm going to try new things on my channel also. I plan on, and I know I keep saying this over and over again, you know, have good intentions, but it hadn't seemed to happen. But I want to change my whole entire YouTube room around and decorate it. I have a picture in my mind, you know. Sometimes you just have to have a picture of what you want things to look like. Even though they may not turn out that way, you still have to have some type of image that you want to, something you want to happen in the future. Like, I want my YouTube room to be a little different. You may want things in your life to be a little different. Like Dawn, she dreamed of having a new home for years, and look at it, she has one now. By the way, check her channel out. Dawn's channel, she has auctions. I'll be going on with Ella this Sunday. We're starting our Keeping It Real lives again. That's Sunday afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central, or either it's 6 p.m. Eastern and 5 Central. But go over there and look at the thumbnail. Save here first. She has the thumbnail up. Then I'm going to be on with Josie on January the 19th. And she and I are going to be doing a video. We're going to be bringing questions. That's what we're going to be doing. uh, we're going to be talking to everyone because Josie and I, like Ella and I, have a lot in common. And I'm looking forward to doing that. But I'm still going to be doing my neighborhood chats like this right here. Like talking about new beginnings. Set goals. You know, I don't know if you all know that you can even use Post-its to write down affirmations of things that will keep you motivated. Go online and look up affirmations or sayings, positive sayings that you can just write on a Post-it or start a journal. You know, journals are fun. Now, you may say, I'm not a writer. I don't write. I don't, like me, I don't draw. I can't draw a stick man. So it's kind of hard for me to get motivated about drawing something. I would love to be able to do that and paint. Oh my gosh, have you ever been to Nez Lover's channel? Go check her out, man. She can paint, draw, sing. She has so many, many talents. Don't forget, check her out. She's very good. I want to get to know more of my YouTubers. The community that I'm a part of is excellent. Of course, you know I'm a part of the auction community. Can't get away from that. I love auctions. I'm a part of the community that, like for instance, Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle has a total different content than a lot of people. She promotes other people's YouTube channel, and she colors on her channel. She goes shopping. She does lives where she lets you shop with her. She sends awesome, awesome gifts. Miss Southern Belle, go over there and check her channel out. She's amazing. She and I are really good friends, in case you didn't know. She knows I love her, and there's nothing she can do about it. Then again, I have my supporters that don't even have content on their channel. Lori Chase, boy, she'll come in to my live chat religiously. She is such a great person to follow your channel if you could just get her on board with your content. And then, of course, there's Claudette. You know, she's from Canada. I call her my twin. She has amazing ability to say the right thing in your chat. And she's so kind, and I've never even met her, but I feel like I've known her forever. She and I are like, we're living parallel lives. Like, she's living my life in Canada, and I'm living her life over here in the United States. That's what we joke about all the time. But they don't have content on their channel. But there's several people like that just come into my live chat. SRJ3 Wildcat, I hope I didn't say that wrong. Maybe I did, and if I did, I'm sorry. But they come into my chat, and I feel like I've known this person forever. They leave large comment, you know, a lot of written comment, just like Claudette does. They really comment on my videos. I look forward to those comments. I look forward to your comments. But when we change things, or we want to change things, start out with something really small. And then you get the motivation of that. If that happens, then you believe something else can happen. You know, having faith and believing is half the battle. You know, and some things do not come overnight. And timing is everything. You know, you don't want to get something before it's time. You know, a lot of people want that instant gratification. And then when it doesn't work out, they don't understand that, well, that's what I really wanted, or I thought I wanted. And then they realize, oh, no, that's not what I wanted. So give it time. Don't rush it. And you say, it's me, Angie. I can only wait so long. What do you mean? I'm only human. I don't want to wait forever for things that I desire. Well, I've been waiting for about 6 years for James and I to find some land somewhere to build a house on. And it still hadn't come. And every time I think about it, I just say, Timing is everything. Timing is everything, God. And that's what I tell my children. When they wanted something, or when they had a desire for something, I tell them it'll happen, but it's going to be in God's time, because, I'm a Christian and I believe that. That's my faith. I believe that everything has a time, and it's the order of what's supposed to happen. Now, everybody do not have that belief, and I respect that. And I hope you'll respect that that's my belief. I mean, we believed for Lincoln for a long time, and we finally got Lincoln. Now, it took my daughter several years, and doctors telling her that she would not get pregnant. She would not have a child, but I kept telling her she would. And look here, I'm sitting in his nursery, Lincoln James, and she did. So don't give up on what you would like to see happen in your life. A dream, a goal. I have goals that I want to accomplish this year. I want to take a family vacation with, now we have 2 grandbabies we have to look out for on a vacation. I want my son and my daughter-in-law, and my daughter and my son-in-law, and my 2 grandchildren, James, and us to go somewhere and just spend some time together and enjoy spending time together and do something fun. And I'm looking forward to getting stronger, walking more, standing up longer, positive things. I'm not going to sit around and think about dreadful things that hadn't even happened yet. I mean, that's what worry is. Worry is thinking of something that hadn't even happened yet, something bad that's going to happen. And in a situation. And then after the situation is over and it doesn't turn out as bad as you thought it was going to be, you've worried about it all that time, and it wasn't even necessary. I'm not saying don't be concerned. I'm just saying don't worry about it. We as Christians, in the Bible, it says worry is a sin, that we should believe that everything's going to be taken care of in the way that it's supposed to. Now, am I saying that everything's going to be coming up roses? No. I'm saying that ever how it turns out, and God allows it to turn out that way, then that's what we have to accept. And we have to believe that the way that the situation turned out is the right way. Now, there's a lot more to that. I'm just kind of putting it in little small contents. The Christian faith is very entailed, but yet very easy to understand. Even a child can understand it. Yet it's so deep when you delve into it. You have to get into it and learn more about it. That's with anybody's beliefs, I don't really think you should judge anybody on their beliefs, because in our Christian faith it says for us to work out our own salvation. I mean, I know we go to church and everything, and it says forsake not yourselves the assembling together, but when the rubber hits the road, it's about you and the higher power. It's about you and your relationship with that individual. No one else is going to answer for everything that you've done here on earth when you get judged, or when you go over to the other side where your home is. I know it's hard to believe this is not our home. We're just traveling. We're just traveling through. We all have that same destiny, that jumping off spot. We're all going to be there one day, and I'm getting closer and closer. And every day I live, I'm a little bit closer to that jumping off place. But I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid. I just want to make the best of everything that I have now. My husband, my children, my grandchildren. Leave something for my grandchildren and children to look back on and say, my mom really lived her life to the fullest. She loved, she laughed. She taught us things. She showed us things that we would have never seen had she not been here. I'm glad she lived as long as she did. I know where she is now. And they can have peace about that. And that's going to mean a lot when you can have peace about where your loved one has gone after they're no longer here. A friend of mine that I went to school with, she just lost her 30-year-old son. He passed away, I can't remember what day, in December, seems like the 28th or 29th. And I was talking to Taylor and I said, I don't care how old your children get. It's not even the correct order for your child to go before you. And her name is actually Angie, the friend of mine. She and I used to be really good friends in elementary school. We had another friend and we were Charlie's Angels. Do y'all remember that show that used to come on, Charlie's Angels? I was Farrah Fawcett. Angie was Jacqueline Smith. And the other was Kate something, I think. But anyway, it was three of us. In elementary school, we'd play Charlie's Angels. But Angie has been through a lot of tragedy in her life. Her father committed suicide when she was very, very young, probably a teenager, or she might have been 20. She had a hard time with that. But now she's lost a son. And I cannot imagine that, losing a child. And I've been praying for them for the last couple of days because I know it's got to be hard. And they've started off 2024 with burying their son. It's got to be difficult. So I'm here to tell you, life's short. You never know when someone's going to be here, and poof, they're not here. You know, and a lot of times we live in this fantasy of, oh, that can't happen to me. That can't happen to me. Everybody that I love is going to be here for a long, long time. You can't say that. You can't predict that you'll be here for a long, long time. You could not be here during 2024 or the beginning of 2025. This may be your last year to really, really live the way that you want to. Maybe it's your last month. Who knows? We don't know. Though we should linger. We should have it in our thoughts sometime that, hey, I'm not getting any younger. I need to live with peace. I need to get along with people. Stay away from the drama. Don't gossip. Oh my goodness. How does drama and gossip not bring you down? I don't know how that's possible. It seems like some drama and gossip makes some people just get excited and they really enjoy it. But to me, it just turns me away from every drama situation. I don't even care to be around it. I don't want to be around gossip. I don't want to be around people putting people down. I don't want to be around bullying. Why do people do that? I mean, I know they're hurting is the reason they do it, but they need to find out why they're hurting. What causes them to be so angry that they can really be mean to somebody. I mean, do you just wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm just going to be mean to this person. I'm just going to be ugly to them because I feel like it and I can. I could wake up every morning and say that. I could go in these live chats and just, they would block me pretty quick. They would block me out of the chat. But I mean, I could start it. And I see it in a lot of chats that people just start talking crazy and they get booped out, knocked out of the chat. Now, what has that accomplished? First of all, it doesn't matter because nobody even knows them really. So what have you accomplished? Wake up to do something positive, not negative. Love yourself, no matter what you look like. Some people don't even care what they are so sad about the way their outside appearance looks. They don't like it. They ask every day, why did I have to look like this? They see themselves very, very ugly. But it's not what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside that matters. And then when you have a beautiful person on the outside, And then when they open their mouth and you hear them speak, and all they speak about is negativity and how somebody is acting like this and doing this, and they're just downing everybody, and drama, drama, drama. But they're beautiful. They're easy on the eyes. And you just love the way they look, but then they open their mouth and you think, oh no, I don't want to be around this person. How could they be so beautiful on the outside and be so ugly on the inside? See, that's how things work. I see that so often. Don't let that happen to you. Just know that you're beautiful. And if you don't like your appearance on the outside, start doing little things that could change the way you feel about yourself. You know? Lose a little weight if you're overweight. Gain a little weight if you need to. Cut your hair different. If you don't wear makeup, start wearing a little makeup. If you wear makeup, go without makeup. I mean, just try something different. But the most important thing is have love inside your heart to show others love and joy and peace and kindness and long suffering. I mean, make it into a game of how many people that you can really, really bless in one day. Write it down. Journal. People say, oh, I can't write, I can't journal. I don't know how to journal. How do you not know how to journal? You just write down what's on your mind. If it sounds dumb, okay, it sounds dumb. Nobody's going to read it anyway. I've had a journal since I was 14 years old. Do you think anybody's ever read my journal but me? No. I need to go back and find those journals of when I was a teenager and in my 20s and just see some of the silly things I wrote, because I'm pretty sure they were silly. Because things that mattered to me back then probably wouldn't even matter to me today. So neighbor, I'm telling you, when you have a new beginning, and it doesn't always have to be the beginning of a new year, but that's usually when people really set goals for themselves. And even if you don't reach those goals, it's fine. But just make sure every day that you wake up giving thanks for being able to be here for another day. Love yourself, love your family. And if you're a praying person, just start praying that there will come peace within your family. There will be reconciliation among family members. That y'all will learn to love each other and accept each other. Not that you have to be around each other every day, but just to have peace. And sometimes you have to be away from people to have peace. I know I'm like that with some of my family members. In order for me to have peace toward them, I have to be away from them. And that's okay. Try to have fun. Get out and do something fun. When you're at home by yourself, pipe in the music. Turn it up and go to dancing. Go to singing. I love to listen to 80s music. A lot of country music. I mean real country music. Do things that you enjoy. Life's too short not to. I mean, 90% of my day when I worked was doing things that I really felt like I had to, and I couldn't do what I really wanted to do. But take out at least an hour or less in your day to do something that you really want to do. And it'll make you feel better. And with that being said, neighbor, like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Please comment. I love your comments. And don't forget, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye, neighbor.